These are unusual times. Who could have predicted that the entire world would shut down over a virus? But that's what we're facing today, and it's caused many worried Christians to look to the Bible for answers. And the chapter in the Bible people are going to the most is Psalm 91, because of verses like these. For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. I think many Christians are turning to Psalm 91 because they believe it's promising them divine protection from an outbreak like COVID-19. But is that really what this passage is saying? Does Psalm 91 promise immunity from pandemics? Here's the problem. Not only does divine protection from disease contradict what the rest of the Bible says about Christian suffering, it's not even close to what Psalm 91 is talking about. There's something you need to realize. Psalm 91 is actually talking about Jesus, not you and me. He is the one shielded from a pandemic, not us. Now, how do we know this? Well, if you keep reading the psalm, you'll eventually run into these two verses. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. On their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone. Does that sound familiar? It should. It's the very words Satan used to tempt Jesus in the wilderness. Satan recognized that Psalm 91 was talking about Jesus and used it to try to persuade him to compromise. Jesus, of course, refused, but the question remains, how did Satan know Psalm 91 was talking about Jesus? Well, verse 13 may give us the answer. You will tread on the lion and the adder, the young lion and the serpent you will trample underfoot. Psalm 91:13 is recalling a well-known promise from Genesis 3:15, where a descendant from Adam and Eve will crush the serpent's head. Satan would be painfully aware that Psalm 91:13 is referring to his inevitable downfall, and that Jesus is the descendant who will make it happen. He is the one who will end the curse we suffer each and every day. And that's what Psalm 91 is all about. Because Jesus passed his test in the wilderness, his success replaces all of Israel's failure when they were tested in the wilderness. They would constantly suffer pestilence, plagues, and disease as a curse for their sin. But Jesus bore their curse when he died on the cross, so that he and all those who believe in him will one day never face that curse again. And it's that future moment in heaven that Psalm 91 is envisioning. So thankfully, Psalm 91 is not promising you immunity from a pandemic right now. That's because it's promising you something better. That one day, Jesus will put an end to all suffering. Yes, even the coronavirus.